We are here with Frank Feng, who is the CEO, if that's the correct title,
Yes, sir.
of Aruze, a company that has undergone considerable structural change recently, which we will discuss in a minute. But Frank, let's begin by telling folks who you are.
Thank you so much, Frank. And let me start with, it's really honor to have me here. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And I'm in the gaming industry for probably 15 years now. And initially I was helping work for a company called LT Game. But later on I set up my own company called Empire Technology Group years back. And as opportunity presented itself, Empire Technology Group has gone through several major acquisitions, and the recent ones we acquired Aruze Gaming's EGM assets, and 2 years before that, actually, we also acquired a very unique company called Synergy Brew, the skill-based influence slot machine company, their assets. So that's the two major milestones for Empire Technology Group.
And so is that the ownership now for Aruze?
That's correct. So I'm the 100% owner of, and also the founder for Empire Technology Group, right? And in turns, we own all the Aruze EGM assets, including their IPs.
Okay, great. So you are the man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about what, and one more thing before we go on to the company itself is you've also changed up your management team. You've brought back a familiar name in Kelsey Allison. Tell us a little about those moves.
Yeah, so I always believe the great human resources is the key for success, right? Actually, Kelsey has joined Empire a couple of years ago, and he's leading Empire, go through all the transaction and the merger and acquisition. And currently, he is our global COO, and he definitely brings a lot of tremendous industry experience. And just fortunately enough, he is a previous CEO for Aruze also. So it's just what a coincidence, yeah.
So, so what are your plans now for Aruze?
So the whole thing is that as I always said, Aruze is a great company, is one of the major slot manufacturing in the industry. The Aruze's history is way back 30 or 40 years. They built tremendous great products, have a decent market share. Currently, I think we have almost like 25,000 active units just in North American market alone, which account for almost 3 or 4% of market share. And even within that, as all the reason we know, Aruze they didn't have all the license in some of the major jurisdictions, right. But still they have that percentage of market share is very remarkable. So it's a great company. And we are very fortunate, although the bankruptcy process going through and for several months to play out ultimately, and we acquire all the EGM assets with their IPs, trademark, everything, right? So what we ready to do is we want to carry on their legacy, right? So that's why there's the thing for us this year for G2E. If you come to our booth, we call the legacy rebound, right? We try to build on top of a giant on their shoulder, right? Take out some of the old things like the new ownership, definitely, right? And keep the tradition going, which is innovation, which is people focus. That's the culture of the Aruze before, and we want to carry on this legacy, keep going on that.
Okay. Aruze is it's a significant company, yet still a small company compared to some of your competitors. Do you have a plan to grow that geographically and product line both?
Yes, sir. And we definitely, have a very clear vision on what we will be down the road for a couple of years. And personally, I'm very excited for the prospect it come with it, right? So in the short term, our main focus is trying to provide our existing customer with top niche products, best service, to make sure all the existing customers don't feel they are being abandoned because of the BK process, right? And at the same time, we will deliver our service and also game pipeline to them to make sure, say, hey, we will make sure what you expect from Aruze is nothing changes. New game pipeline, keep going, new game conversions, right? Of course, in the long run, we are looking at a couple years down the road. we want to be always remain be the forefront at the innovation of the industry, right? Like I just mentioned to you, Aruze has the unique products like Go-Go Crawl, Rock Paper Scissors, very innovative, and also adding what we used to acquire the synergy rule assets, which have a skill influence the game, right? Car race game, shooting. So this type of pioneer cutting-edge products, we believe it will bring us into a very unique position in the industry.
Yeah, small companies can innovate, small companies can rise up and have an influence, and people can be very enthusiastic about them.
Yes, sir.
The big companies,
Yes, sir.
the biggest companies have the resources, and they can finance R&D and growth of various kinds. The companies in the middle have that difficult challenge of getting the financial resources and so on to expand and grow enough to compete against the big guys. And I suspect Aruze is in that middle territory.
Frank, you're absolutely right. Our industry, as you know, is very competitive and dynamic, right? But I believe the beauty of our industry is lying on the diversity and also still a big market, right? So casino operators constantly refresh their gaming floor, looking for new game contents. That's the way how to attract the new players and giving the existing player much better gaming experience, right? So I believe because of the dynamic of this environment, right, it also creates an opportunity for the medium and small company to not only survive, but also successful strive, right? So because of that Empire technology, we actually invest a lot into a very robust gaming development teams over there. Currently, our R&D teams will have more than close to 200 staffs right now. And we believe when you bring on new innovative products, like say constantly developing game contents, great industry-leading company and the others, you will have your market. People will believe performance matters, we always say, right? Performance matters. Doesn't matter you're big or small. So far, your products, game contents perform, you will have your market. You have a chance to grow. Yeah.
So Aruze itself may be relatively small, but it has Empire Technologies behind it.
Yeah, yes, sir. Actually, I'm very fortunate to have our very capable existing staff and merge with very talented Aruze executives and also staffs together, right? So combining these two, we have a much stronger and a better financed gaming companies. Right. And again, we are focused on development, right?
Well, that's a very interesting answer, and I think that's one that people are going to be very glad to hear, that Aruze does have the resources behind it.
We do. And we are investing heavily on the product side as we speak. And also, of course, we are trying to enter into more new jurisdiction, which we don't have license before, right, so that we can service much broader based customers. Yes.
Great. Talking about products, we are at G2E, where people show their newest and their best. What are some of the must-see products at your booth this year?
Wow. Actually, it's a lot. Aruze always have a culture of bringing innovation, right? One of the things I want to, I invite everybody come on to explore to see is that we have one called Horrific Monster Series slot machine. I think we launched this unique feature which is called Player Multi-Pick Bonus. You can pick bonus by yourselves. Right, that's I think is the first of a kind in the industry. So that's definitely one thing I want to everyone come to explore. And at the same time, interact with my fantastic team members. They are the salesperson. They have very professional knowledge and skills, and they will demonstrate to everyone say why Aruze is the at the innovation
right,
front line. Yes, sir.
Very good. Frank, anything else you would like folks to know about Aruze?
Yeah, I think a couple, the other aspect. First of all, Aruze, the branding still means excellence and performance. Performance matters, right? And also, again, as different ownership, different management team in place right now, but we will deliver better, right? And we always focus on people. People means player, casino customers, and our own staffs. this, everybody's most important for us. Is the whole value of a corporation over there. Yes.
Okay, very interesting. I'm glad you came here because
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
it clarifies the picture about who Aruze is at this point in time.
Thank you, Frank. And again, it's honor always want to a real report every day, and it's honor to sit beside you and talk.
Well, it's an honor to speak to you.
Thank you, sir.
Frank.
I appreciate it. Thank you.